I've read the book 7 times, A Place of Yes. Here she is, Bethenny Frankel. I lied to you now.
You've read it 7 times this morning. You work very quickly.
I like the title, though, A Place of Yes. I can work with that.
Yes.
Positive.
Well, because it works in the bedroom to say yes, and it works in life to say yes. It's about getting everything you want out of your life, not always being in a good mood. It's not about positive thinking. It's about people always saying no to different ideas and to things you should do. And you know what? You got to say yes to what you want in your life, and you have to figure out how to get
So it's about
what you
saying
want.
yes to yourself?
It's 10 rules, which are, one of them is to act on it. Never assume anyone's smarter than you. People the entire way have told me that certain things wouldn't work, including the Skinny Girl Margarita, including going on The Housewives, including my first book, which was on the New York Times bestseller list for 5 months.
Nice drop.
Basic deal is that all those times if I listened to people telling me no, I would have been screwed. And instead I said to myself, you know what? I have my own gut instinct. I know I can do this, and I'm not assuming anyone's smarter, so I'm acting on it. That's one
Martha
rule.
Stewart told you no. How do you feel about her?
Martha Stewart told me no, and I don't assume that anyone, including Martha Stewart, is smarter than I am. So,
Are you smarter than Martha Stewart?
I don't know Martha Stewart very well, but she did tell me.
Are you more relevant and now than Martha Stewart?
I would maybe assume so. I don't know. She told me that women in business don't cry, my dear, and you're out of here. And I cry 4 times an episode. I probably make a living from crying. So you can't listen to other people. You have to do your own thing in relationships, in work, in your job, in everything. I mean, basically, people make decisions out of fear, and they stay in relationships because they think they won't get anything better, or they stay in jobs because they think that's all that's there for them. And sometimes you have to just really take chances and decide what you really want, not what you're supposed to want.
10 things. What are the 10 things?
One of them is everything's your business. Every single job you have, every single party you throw, thing you do, you do it to the best of your ability. You don't think that a job is beneath you, and if you do think that, then you don't take it. My entire career, my entire life, everything that I've done, and I've had more failures than I have had successes, but everything that I have done, I've always done well and always taken it very seriously. And you never know who's going to be watching. You never know what you're going to learn from there and take to someplace else, and you have to make everything your business.
Bethenny, one great success is Skinny Girl Margarita. Thank you for bringing a bottle for my wife because she adores it. She loves it. You just sold the company. How much? Come on.
I sold the company to
How
Beam
much?
Global. It's
just us.
It's nice. I know it's just us.
It's just
and all
us.
of your
We're here,
followers.
friends.
No, it's good. It's very, very good. It's very
Set for life? If you
and
had
beyond. And life and beyond. It's giant. It's enormous. But
it's a huge brand. It's like vitamin water.
it's a big deal. But I didn't do it for money. I did it because I'm really into business, and I want to be out there not only first, because I created this whole entire category of cocktails. Skinny cocktails never existed before me. But I want to be out there first, and I want to be out there best and most. I want all my flavors to come out. I want to go globally. I want, I don't want all these other people nipping at my heels that originally told me no, that the idea would never work. Those big, giant companies, all run by men, are all trying to now copy what I'm doing, and I got to get out there, balls to the wall, bigger than any of them.
I got to tell you, though, Bethenny, it's the name. It's the name.
I know.
People say when they're, overnighting a package, they say, I'm going to FedEx something. They use the name of the company
You're right.
as a verb. You've got the name. My wife we go out to a Mexican restaurant, she orders a Skinny Girl Margarita, and they know what that means.
It's unbelievable.
So they do their version of it.
It's unbelievable. The best ideas are the simplest ones. It's not complicated. It's simple ingredients. What is it? It's a Skinny Girl Margarita. It's just self-explanatory, and it's going to be a Skinny Girl White Sangria, Mojito, Cosmopolitan, all these different flavors coming out soon. That's why I did the deal. I needed to get it all out as soon as possible. But I haven't bought. Jason and I, we haven't bought one thing. I'm really frugal. I buy on eBay.
Is Jason rich on his own? Do you have a prenup?
Jason is not wealthy on his own. He's
Does he get half Skinny Girl?
We don't even really talk about it. But yeah, no, it's all ours. I mean, but we don't even spend any money. We don't buy. I saw a purse the other day, and it was like $800. And he was like, just buy it. And I was like, I don't need it. I'm not really that way. I don't really need stuff that much. I used to want stuff when I was broke because it just made me feel better about being broke. But now, I bought and would go more into debt because it really didn't matter. Now I'm so frugal that I really just don't even buy anything. So I don't know. It's just numbers. It doesn't even matter to us.
Send me a check, will you? Just write one to me.
You just want to check. And what are you going to do with it? You don't really care that much either.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean.
Oh, yeah? What would you do? What would you do?
If I had an extra big chunk of
If I sent you a big, giant chunk of cash.
What would I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Nothing.
You're right.
Different.
No,
What do you really want? You go everywhere, you meet everyone, you see everyone, you eat everything you want.
Let's talk about your adorable little girl, Bryn.
She's the sweetest little baby
Does she have any idea she's a TV star or no?
She doesn't. I don't want her to, and by the time she'll know, it'll be done.
You're going to wrap that show before she's aware.
Yeah, we got to wrap it.
That's fun. Then you can show her, hey, all the home videos are right here.
Exactly. I mean, we did it for her. I mean, really, she will be able to do anything she wants in her life. We'll never make her spoiled, and we don't want her to really know about everything. But in that regard, monetarily. But it'll be done, and then we'll have our private life back, and, by the time we're 50, we could just relax.
Bethenny, any more babies?
I would like another baby now. I'm into it. You talked to me about it before, and I've told a lot of things to you. You were the one who asked me, am I going back to Housewives, and I gave you the odds, and now I'm not on Housewives, and you gave me the advice you did not want me to go back.
Do not
and
go
here
back.
we are. Okay, and you told me to have another kid, and I actually...
Send a check!
Exactly. But, yeah, I want to have another baby. I really do love it. My baby's so sweet, and I just love it. It just changes you, and it changes your priorities.
A nice little sibling there for Bryn.
A nice sibling, and she comes with me on the plane, and we travel together, and, it's just my life is busy, but it's not, I don't want to say flexible. I'm always able to be with her. I work like a dog, but I could take her. I'm home all the time.
She'll be in school someday, though, and that's going to be tough.
No, she'll be in school, and that'll be tough for me because I'll be sitting outside the window in dark hat and sunglasses because I have massive anxiety leaving her.
Oh.
Yeah, I love her so much. So it would be nice to do again, but I do want another girl.
I like to ask you personal questions, as you know.
I know.
Will you, as they say, pull the goalie on the 13-day anniversary vacation for the two of you?
That's a great question. Is that April? We had talked about this summer, but yeah.
Pull the goalie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Yeah. There really is no goalie, but yeah, there is no goalie. It's kind of like the Catholic way of withdrawal. But yes.
Oh, withdrawal.
Yeah, we don't really.
Really?
Yeah, we're not that fancy about it. So we're kind of like.
No withdrawal.
Right.
Just deposit.
Right. You're good. You really are. I have to say, you deserve to be doing the job you're doing. You really are quick. I'm serious. Not many people are that quick. You like that? Did you enjoy that? No withdrawal, just deposit. High five.
Come on, girl.
That was really good. But
really am I right? I still want my answer.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, no withdrawal, deposit. Yeah, right. That's awesome.
Well, then it's going to be
I do say your diet is your bank account, so withdrawals and deposits is all of what I think about. Yes.
The anniversary is going to be a good one. Give me some updates. Give us some tweets on how it's going.
No tweeting. No, only twatting. I'm not tweeting. I will be twatting. I'm not tweeting on that vacation. I need to take a break. It needs to be over. I'm a sick person. It needs to stop. I need a few minutes of peace.
Good for you. Put the BlackBerry down. I'm going to do the same because we're both going on vacation.
Really? You should
I'm going to put it down.
You really are?
Yep. I've done it before with my wife.
I think you should. Why don't we both go on a tweet? Why don't you go on a tweet strike?
I'm going to take it to Park City just because the show is still operating even though I'm not there. But when the show goes dark that week in April, the BlackBerry will be off. And
do a tweet freeze the whole week, a tweet strike.
Tweet freeze and email freeze and phone freeze. I'm going to put the whole BlackBerry into a bag and be done with it. And if you need me, my assistant and who will have the hotel number, and that's it.
I'm going to do it too. Done. Seriously.
Girl, we're going to a place of yes. I feel it together. This is Bethenny's new book, and you feel it's your greatest contribution.
It's my greatest thing I've ever done in my career, like my best work accomplishment. It took me everything. I gave everything in this book, and it's just my life. I mean, it was very vulnerable and to go there, and it talks about my life, but only to illustrate the points of how to get where you want to get, and I wouldn't change a word. I mean, it's going to help a lot of people. I'm really excited.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Darling.